So today we are going to look at the hips, yeah, so opening the hips, and the main pose, the peak pose, so to say, will be middle split. Yeah, middle split is the one where we are sitting down with the legs to the side, and then later in this 12 weeks we will look at straddle, which is the one standing from starting from a standing position. Yeah, so it's a little bit different what the hips are doing. So today we work into external rotation. Okay, so we're gonna start onto our backs, and you can just bring the feet together, all the way together, and just let the knees fall to the side. Place the hands on the hips and take a moment here to feel how your hips feel. Yeah, so just observing, you don't need to push them down, you just breathe deeply into the hips. Yeah, very good. So you're not pushing the knees down, you're just letting the them down without pushing, just using the gravity. You can also close the eyes, trying to visualize what is happening from the inside. And see if you can deepen the breath. So we said that we want to work with the breath when we are doing stretching, flexibility training. So we don't want to hold the breath. We want to make sure that the body, the mind is relaxed in order to open up. Take one more deep breath in and exhale. Very good. And then you can bring the hands underneath the knees, start to close them, and then bring them into the chest. Now from here, squeeze the knees in toward the chest and then open them toward the side. So you separate the knees and you take small circles, and then again in toward the chest and then open them to the side. Very good. So gentle movements, slowly warming up the hips. One more. And then we go into reverse. So we bring the knees away from us, then open them to the side, and then get closer together to the chest, then away from the chest to the side. Very good. Two more times, sorry. See if you can keep on breathing. And then back to center. Now place the feet down with the top of the fingers. You want to be able to touch the feet. And from here, we're going to lift the hips up toward the ceiling and then slowly lower them back down. So we press the feet down, we press the hands down. The knees stay in line with the feet. So we don't want the knees to open to the side, and then lower down. Again, lift up. Exhale, lower. Very good. So don't worry about how high you go. It's mostly to warm up the glutes and the hamstring, the back of the legs. And then lower down. Two more. Up and lower. Last one, up. This time we stay up, but we take small pulses, small movements, down and up, down and up. 3, 4, very good. Continue. 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and slowly lower down. Okay, now we're gonna bring the right leg up, flex the foot, and then bring the ankle on top of the left thigh. So the knee is opening away from you, left foot is pressing down, right foot is flexed, and we're gonna bring the hips up. So same thing, but with this figure 4 position in the right leg. So now you can start to push the right hip down, the right knee down. And exhale. One more in. Try to lift the hips a bit higher. And then as you exhale, lower down. Now bring the right hand in between the legs. Catch with both hands behind the left knee and bring the left knee towards the chest. Try to keep on flexing the right foot, right knee away from you. Very good. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale. And exhale. So you should feel the back, the side of the hip starting to open up. One more. In. And exhale. Very good. Then release the left leg. Now we're gonna cross the knees and see if you can bring the right foot behind the left ankle. So we are doing twice. Yeah, wrap it around. Okay, now let's wrap the arms as well. Right elbow underneath the left, and then see if you can also interlace or wrap the hands, the wrists. From here we come up and we bring elbows and knees together toward the center. Inhale, back to center, to the floor. Exhale, elbows, knees together. Very good. Inhale, floor. Exhale, center. So we do a little bit core work as well. In, exhale, in, and exhale. Keep on going. In, and exhale. Very good. In, and exhale. Last one, in and exhale. Very good. Back to center. Now open the arms to the side. Bring both knees to the left side. We take a twist. The legs stay so wrapped around. Very good. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Try to relax the right shoulder down. In and exhale. Okay. Slowly come back to center. Now you can undo the legs. Bring the right knee in and the left leg long to the mat. Okay, let's flex the right foot and take with the right hand the outside of the foot. Elbow in. So again, right hand catches the outside of the foot, right elbow in. Now from here, we try to push that right knee down towards the armpit. Again, release and then push that right knee down. Yes, very good. Release and push down. So release, push down. Last one, release and push down. Okay, very good. Bring the right foot down, left leg up. Now left ankle on top of the right leg. Flex the foot. Push the left knee away from you, hands down. Let's lift the hips high up. Very good. Stay here. Press the left knee down. Flex the left foot strongly. Nice. See if you can lift the hips a tiny bit more. And then slowly release down. Left hand in between the legs. Catch the right knee with both hands and then bring it in towards the chest. Flex that left foot. Keep on pushing the left knee away from you. Yeah? So you can also use the left elbow a little bit to press it away, and then at the same time bring the foot in toward the chest. Strongly flexing the left foot to protect the knee. Inhale and exhale. One more in. And exhale. Very good. You can release the legs. Now cross both knees. See if you can cross the left foot behind the right calf. Now we're gonna also do the arms. Left elbow is underneath, and then the hands, the forearms. Inhale and then exhale. Curl in like a tiny ball. Elbows, knees together. Inhale back to center on the floor. Exhale up. Very good. Inhale to the floor. Exhale to center. Keep on going. In and exhale. Very good. In and exhale. 4 more. In, exhale. 1. In, exhale. 2. Very nice. In. 3. In and 4. Keep the legs, just release the arms to the side. Bring both knees towards the right side this time. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep the neck relaxed. You can turn the gaze towards the left hand. Very good. And then slowly back to center, undo the legs. You can extend the right leg down, bend the left knee, flex the foot. Left hand catches the outside of the left foot. Left leg is long. Then from here, we try to push that left knee down towards the armpit, towards the floor. Release for a moment, and then again, exhale, push it down without forcing it too much. Yeah, it should feel quite relaxed, the leg. So you don't want to force it, only until the leg goes. And then inhale, exhale, push it down. Stay for a moment. And then release. Okay, very good. Bring both knees to the chest. And then we're gonna roll to the side actually. Let's roll directly to the side. And here you can choose if you want to keep the right arm extended or let's start on the right side, everyone. So with the right leg, the left arm is on the floor, or you can have some kind of position like this. Yeah, it depends if it's comfortable for your shoulder. Now, the knees are together. Yeah, you can bring them a little bit more forward. Yeah, don't bend them too much in. So a little lower than your hips. Yeah, but not in line with your hips. So a little bit forward and kind of a 90-degree angle, more or less. The feet stay together. Doesn't matter where you are, if on the arm or on the elbow. What we're gonna do is to open the knee and close. So this is a tiny movement, yeah, to really warm the hips and the glutes. So we're just gonna open and close. Exactly. Open and close. So in this exercise, we work the outside of the hip and the muscle around, yeah, from the outside, from the glutes and the side of the legs. Very good. See if you can find a little bit of resistance in this exercise. So when you open, really try to use the strength of the muscle. Do 4 more. And 1. And 2, very good. And 3. And 4. Nice. We're gonna stay on this side. Now bring the right foot in front of you. You can stay on the elbow or lower down. The right hand is here in front of you. The foot is slightly open, yes, slightly turned out. So it's not parallel, slightly turned out. So think of your knee pointing that direction. The left leg is long and the foot is flexed. What we're gonna try to do here is to activate the inside of the leg by lifting that up, down. So you can bring your right hand on the inside of the left leg and feel that the adductor muscle, the muscle here in between the legs, are working. We're just gonna lift that up and down, lift and lower. Very good. So those are the muscles that we use as well in mirror split. Very good. Up and up and up. Up, flex the foot. Up and up. Very good. Last one. And down. Okay, let's change side. So we go on the right side to start working with the left leg. So again, kind of 90-degree angle with the legs. Knees a little bit more in front of you. Left hand is here. Feet stay together. We're gonna start to open the knees and close. Or better, the left knee. The right knee just stays down and close. Very good. Open and close. Breathe here as well. Turning out and in, out. Very good. 4 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Very good.
Now extend the right leg, left foot is in front. Flex that right foot, and here again we go. Lift the leg up and lower. Make sure that you're really flexing the foot. Lift and low. Lift, you can check with the hand that the adductor is strong, working. If nothing is happening, then let me know. Lift, down, lift, down, up, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, very good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, now find your way to all fours. We continue again to warm up and to strengthen. So let's start with the right leg. I'm going to turn this way so you can see better. Try not to shift the weight side to side in this, but stay in the center, yeah? So we're going to bring the right knee to the side. You can have a look and then we go together. Now from here, without shifting the weight, I try to extend the leg to the side, bend the knee, and then close, okay? This is gonna burn. Try to breathe and don't give up. So let's start together. So the right knee goes to the side, the knee in line with the hip. Extend the leg to the side without shifting too much weight to the left. Bend the knee and close. Keep on going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, close. In. Exhale, very good. In and down. And up. And side. And bend. And close. Keep on going. Up and side. Bend and close. 2 more. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Last one. 1. Extend. Bend and close. Very good. You can just release for a moment. Shake the hips, whatever you want, and then we go to the other side. Okay, let's get ready. Try not to collapse here. So push the hands down, navel in towards the spine. Let's go left. Lift the knee. Don't shift the weight to the right. Try to stay in the center. Extend to the side. Bend and close. Very good. Keep on going. 1 and 2. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Close. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Keep on going. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Very good. Up, side and bend and close. 90-degree angle when you bend the knee. And bend, close. 2 more. Up, side, bend and close. Last. Up, side and close. Very good. Shift the weight side to side, do whatever you want. Then when you're ready, we're gonna come up to a standing position straight away. So let's start with some squat. We're gonna open the feet wider than hips width and turn the feet to the side. So this is kind of goddess squat. I call them like this when I teach yoga. Don't know if there's another name, but anyways, we're gonna combine legs and arms as well. So we warm up the upper body as well. So with the legs, we're just gonna bend the knees, yeah? So I don't go up, down, We try to stay low. The arms are gonna do this. Arm to the side, bend, bend, up, and. So elbows to the side, change, keep the elbows bent, extend up and open again. Let's try to combine these two together. So let's bend the knees and we're gonna go pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, continue, and. We just go like this. Yes, very good. Try to sit low, push the knees to the side. Very good. Shoulders down and breathe. 1, 3, and 1. Yes, keep on pushing the knees to the side, externally rotating the legs. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Very good. 3, 4. Stay low. Close the right arm, the right knee. 1. Stay low. Same thing to the left side. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Last one each side. Close. Open. Close. Open. Very good. Just let the legs breathe. Yeah, I see someone already. That's good. So you can shake the legs a little bit. Okay, let's go deeper into that external rotation. So let's come again like we were, bend the knees. This time you can bring the hands on the knees. Now here, I like to just hang in this position. So I let my elbows, my shoulders come up, and then I swing the weight side to side, yeah, just this. As I do this, I do use my hands a little bit to kind of have this feeling of pushing the knees back. So if I turn to the side, we don't want this to happen, yeah? So the knees should be turning outwards. You always have to think knee in line with the toes. Okay, let's come back to center. Now let's bring the right shoulder in towards the center. We take a twist and then change to the other side. As you do this, you push the knees to the side and change. Very good. And change. Change. And change. Last one to the right and to the left. Very good. Okay, let's extend the legs. Now you may open the feet a little bit wider. Keep the toes turned out and start bending the right knee. Sorry, I mirror you. Start bending the left knee. Now from here, you can bring the hands down and try to sink the hips down. What we want to try to do is to keep the knee in line with the heel. Yeah? So if the knee is coming forward, try to bring the foot a little bit more further away. You need more space there. Yeah, very good. And then we're gonna change to the other side. So this is kind of side lunge, but we're not going low yet. We're trying to push the knee backwards by keeping it on top of the ankle. So it's a little bit harder than the other side lunge. And change. We go again to the right side. Yes, very good. Of course, if there's anyone that needs blocks on the hands, you're welcome to use blocks, yeah? And then change to the left. We're gonna keep on going right and left. Now, if you're quite open and flexible, you may try to lower a little bit more to kind of come down with your hips, yeah? And then change. You can use the hands here to support your upper body. Very good. And of course, the sole of the foot is gonna lift, yeah? So you can just flex the foot to the left and then change again to the right and to the left. We're gonna try 4 more times. If you don't need the hands, go ahead and don't use the hands here. Might need to adjust the feet if they are too further away. Yep. Very good. Now we go to the right. This time we're gonna sit all the way down. Bring the right knee in. And then open it up again. And then bring it down. And open. Yes. Very good. I see everyone is there. Just saying in case, for the people who take the video later, if you need to close the angle of the legs, you can do that, yeah? Last time, close and open. Very good. Let's change and go to the left side. All the way down. So if you need to adjust the angle, do that. We're just gonna close the knee down and open it. Close, very good. And open. So this is a mobility exercise, yeah? So very active flexibility. Try to breathe as you do this. Okay, last one. And change back to center. Very good. You can close the feet and come up to standing. Okay, now make sure you have space behind you. Let's step the right foot back. I'm just gonna turn this light on because I don't know if you can see my legs well otherwise. Okay, so right foot all the way back. Make sure that the knee is in line with the ankle. If you need something underneath that right knee, go ahead and take it. So let's start to bring the shoulders in line with the hips. So if you need blocks, you may use blocks here. Okay, what are we trying to do? You can keep the hands on the blocks or interlace them on top of the left knee. I'm gonna tuck the toes under and we're gonna try to squeeze the right knee straight and lower. It's not about how high you come, so it's not about coming up this way. You want to keep the upper body, the legs there, and just try to squeeze the legs straight by staying low, yeah? And down, keep on going. 2, down and 3, very good, much better. Down, and last one, 4 and down. Hands down, just take a moment, shift back to let that right thigh breathe, and then we come forward again. Okay, now the left hand is on the floor to the side, the right arm goes up. You can untuck the back toes. If you need the left hand to be onto a block, you can do that. Lengthen the right arm and then take a side bend to the left side. Very good. Yes, so we want to extend from the fingertips all the way down to the knee. And then change. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Now try to bring the hands away from you and to lift the chest up. Very good. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Shift the weight back before we do the last one for this small flow. Bend the left knee down. Right hand is on the floor. We're gonna bend the right knee, and with the left hand, we try to catch the foot from the pinky side. So, yes. Keep on opening the shoulders. You can try to bring that right heel towards the butt. And then we change. Step the right foot forward. Gonna change, and the left foot all the way back. So you can use blocks or interlace the hands, the fingers on the right knee. Just checking the alignment. You always want the knee to be on top of the heel. Yeah, not always. Sometimes we do different stuff, but generally this is the alignment. Okay, now choose hands on blocks or here. Then we're gonna lift 4 times. The toes are under. Yeah, so squeeze the left leg straight and then down. Very good. And then squeeze it straight and down. Straight and down. Last one, straight and down. Very good. Hands on the floor and lean back. Change, come forward. You can untuck the toes, right hand on the floor or onto a block. Left arm goes up, lengthen the left side, and then take a nice side bend over the right. Try to keep on extending the left arm. You can look down, up, forward, whatever you want. As you do this, keep on pushing the hips forward. Try to squeeze the butts. And then change. Now we're gonna interlace the hands behind the back.
Push the hips forward, lift the chest up, shoulder blades up together. Very good, yes. Strong legs, strong inner legs and glutes. And change, release the hands, shift the weight back just for a moment. We're not gonna stay here enough split today, but move forward again. Left hand is down, right arm takes circle and then catches the left foot from the pinky side. Yes, so we have a nice external rotation in the shoulders as well, yeah? That will be useful for our back bends. And of course here you can try to bring the heel towards the glutes. Okay, very good. And then release the foot. Now let's step the left foot forward, hands down. And since we have time, we take this nice exercise. So we go to plank. Now we step the right foot forward, all the way forward on the outside of the right hand. Outside of the right hand. So we do this first round slow so that you can see. Now I open the right arm, kind of going into a twist, and I turn both feet to the right side. So you can see I go on the outer edge of both feet. I'm turning the left leg in, right knee is bent and open. I bend the elbow, and then I come back to center. I turn both feet in, right elbow down towards the ground, towards the mat, right hand down, and I step back into plank. Left foot on the outside of the left hand. Now, I start like taking a twist, but then I turn both legs to the left side. Yes, very good. Outer edge of the foot. Yes. Back to center, left elbow down, left hand down, plank. We keep on going a bit faster. Right foot on the outside and sink the hips down, turn the feet. Right elbow towards the floor and hand down, back plank. Left foot to the side and twist, turn. Very good. Down and hand. One more round, right and left. Right foot to the side. Lizard variation. Right elbow down, hand down. Change. Left foot and shoop. Very good. Elbow down, hand down, plank. Right foot to the side. This time we bring the left knee down into lizard. Very good. Nice. Make sure you empty the lungs, yeah, if you're gaining too much breath. So let's take a few breaths here in lizard, and then I give you some variations. So first we're gonna start by keeping the knee in, yeah? So very close to the shoulder. If you feel like your hips can go lower, you may be able to lower on the elbows. If you're not able to lower all the way down, blocks comes in very handy because you can rest your elbows on the block, yeah? So this is a little bit more comfortable and it's halfway down. So you can rest on the elbows, but without compromising too much. Nice. Now, if you feel this is too intense for you, just stay here. If you feel this is okay, you can flex that right foot, go on the outer edge like we did just before, and let the knee sink to the side. So you let it open to the side, yeah. You really need to flex that right foot, so you are on the outer edge of the foot. Very good. And then we are going to change.
Move the block for a moment to the side, or you can keep it there if that's okay. Step back into plank and then step the left foot forward. Right knee goes down. So remember, we start by keeping the knee in, yeah? So you can start on the hands for a few breaths. Then if you feel it's already fine, just lower on the elbows, with a block, without a block, whatever you want. So in this first variation, you try to hug everything in towards the center. Then if you feel this is already intense, stay, or you flex the foot, go to the outer edge of the left foot, so on the pinky, side finger, and then let the knee melt down towards the side. Very good. Wherever you are, try to breathe. Okay, slowly find your way back up. Let's step again into plank. And then bring the right knee forward behind the right wrist, the left leg down for pigeon. So what I see very often in pigeon is people leaning on one side. So I'm gonna turn around and explain what I mean. This, yeah, you can see my hips are not squared. Yeah, one hip is way higher. So we do want to be in the center. And if you feel this is not doable, or you can't bring both hips down, yeah, you can use the block or a blanket under the right butt so that you keep the hips squared. You always want this idea, right hip back, left hip forward in this case, yeah, because the knee is forward. And then from here, you can take any variation. You can go forward or just stay there. The left leg is long behind you. Yes, exactly. Now, another thing, because some of you might be more open, yeah? If you feel like pigeon is not too challenging for you, you can bring the right foot, in this case, forward, so that it's eventually in line with the short edge of the mat, yeah? You don't have to go all the way, but you kind of have a 90-degree angle, and that will make the pigeon pose a little bit harder. Of course, you can get creative there, yeah? If that feels still okay, you can take a twist by bringing the right elbow on the center of the right foot, yeah? Taking a twist here. You can experiment. Very good. And then find your way back to center. Let's take the left side. Again, change it to plank. So in the meantime, we work the arms and the core, and then left knee behind the left wrist. Right hip down. Same thing here. If you need a block, a blanket, go ahead and do that. So you don't want to lean on the left side. You want to be in the center. Just start by coming down. We are gonna stay different breaths here, so don't start too deep too soon, yeah? Move slowly in the pose so that you can keep the pose and you are not struggling there and wanting to come out. And then if you did so on the first side, you felt like, okay, I can bring my foot a bit more forward, almost in line or in line with the short edge of the mat, you can do that. Try to flex the foot if you do so. And then here again, you can get creative. So you can stay here, or maybe take a twist to the right side by bringing the left elbow this time on the sole of the foot. Very good. Nice. Okay, then slowly come back to center. Then this time we're gonna just swing the legs forward. Okay, just 2 more exercises before we move into the middle split, so to say. Let's once again start in a figure 4. We start with the right leg. I'm not mirroring you, but that should be okay. So we did this already on the floor. Now we don't want to be here, okay? Kind of laying on the bed. We want to bring the hands a little bit more in and open the chest. Now, if this is okay, what you can do is walk that left foot in, yeah? So you have less space between you and the right leg. The right foot is flexed and still you're trying to push the knee away from you, yeah? Even though we're coming closer to the leg, we still want to move the right knee away and keeping the spine long. So this is the first step. You can stay here, or if you want to continue, we're gonna try double pigeon pose. So we're gonna bring the outer edge of the lower leg down and the right leg is on top, yeah? So this is called double pigeon or fire log. If you feel there's too much distance and that's bothering you, it doesn't really matter, but if it's bothering you, you can place a block, yeah? Otherwise, we're just gonna stay here and gently press that right knee down, yeah? Very gently. Both feet are flexed, they should be in one line. You shouldn't have pain in the knees, yeah, because we are working the hips, so we are not twisting from the knees. But if you do feel pain in the knees, let me know, or just come out of the pose, yeah, maybe take the figure 4 we were just doing. And if this is still okay, you can try to come forward as well, yeah? Maybe one day the elbows will come down to the floor. Try to breathe, relax the jaw and the neck. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then slowly come out. And we're gonna change. Right foot is going on the floor, the left ankle. Yeah. So same thing, don't lean back, bring the hands close to your sitting bones. If that's still okay, right foot in. Flex the left foot and puff the chest forward. So you're coming closer to the leg, but at the same time, you're pushing the knee away. Yes. You can stay here or bring the right outer leg down. Here. Then you can push the knee down. If you feel there's too much distance here, you can put something under the knee, the left knee. Otherwise, it's fine to keep some distance. And if this is still okay, you can come forward. Try to keep a long spine here. Yeah. Flex both feet. So try to really work into lengthening the spine, so you come into a diagonal instead of rounding forward. So what we want to do is to have this idea of sitting in front of the sitting bone. So not rounding back, but sitting in front. So you see what happens in my pelvis, tailbone back, like in a cow tilt. Yes. So I try to lengthen the spine, not to round. We're gonna see this in a minute. It's a little bit easier to understand in another position, but you might be able to feel it here as well. And then slowly come out. Okay, now let's take Baddha Konasana, like we did in the beginning, but in an upright position. So what is going to happen? What I just meant is this. We don't want to lean back. You can see, yeah, I'm sitting here behind my sitting bones. What we want to try to do, and I know it's not easy, yeah, it's not like, okay, you will be able to do it, but try to force yourself, okay, I'm sitting in front of my sitting bones. So I'm not starting to bend from the spine, I start to bend from the hips. Yeah, and this is with external rotation, with internal rotation, doesn't really matter. Don't sit behind, sit in front. Now here you can go forward, yeah, you can play. I like to use a little bit my elbows to push the knees down. If you've done this 1,000 times and you feel like, oh, I got this, I am bored, I want to try something new, you can place a block underneath the feet. Yeah, and this will become a little bit harder, so you have more space to push the knees down, so to say. Yeah, but try to keep the spine long. Very good. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen the spine. 3, 2, 1. Okay, very good. Then slowly come back up. Let's open the legs to the side. So we're gonna start with a variation that I really like, and we're gonna bend the right knee. Now I hope you can see my right foot is flexed. Yeah, knee is bent, foot is flexed. The left leg, sorry, is long. Now from here, I take a side bend towards that left leg. Yes, and I keep this, how to say, this position with the leg, yeah? And I think about the knee lifting up, so I don't want the knee to fall in. I want to keep opening the hip. And then I change, yeah? I extend the leg and I bend the other. And then I take a side bend towards the right leg. Keep on flexing the foot and keep the knee up towards the ceiling. Nice side bend. Very good. Don't let the left shoulder close. It's a side bend, it's not a forward fold. And then come back up. Now we're gonna bend both knees. Yes. So I don't let the knee fall in. I keep them up. I keep the feet flexed, and then I come forward. Can be on the elbows, can be on the hands, whatever. Yeah, and you stay here. This looks like a spinner. Spider. So this should feel active, the position, because I'm actively flexing the feet, so I'm not passive in this position. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Okay, and then we extend the legs and we do exactly the same thing. So we go with the left arm to the right. Only go as far as you feel it's okay, yeah? And you're not rounding the spine like this. So I'm taking a nice side bend. So if I would turn to the side, you wouldn't see my back, so to say, yeah? You wouldn't see this. You would only see me from the side, like someone is pulling your hand. Pulling, pulling, pulling. And then we come back up and we do the same thing to the other side. You can just let the feet be relaxed. But of course, if you prefer to flex them or to point them, you can do that as well. And then back to center. And we're gonna go forward now. As we go forward, if you have a block, you can use a block or just do it without. Same thing, you want to sit in front of the sitting bones. We're gonna do few rounds of going forward and back, using the strength, yeah, of the legs. So we have a block and we just slide it. If you don't have a block, imagine you have something in between the hands. So it's gonna look something like this. So I slide forward only until I can, yeah. I'm able to go here. I don't know if I'm able to come back with the strength of my legs. So I take it slowly. I go only until here. And then I come back. So I'm not using my hands to come back. I'm using the strength of the legs, the inner legs. So we go forward and then back to center, yeah? So let's try this together, a few rounds. So we go forward and then back. And then forward Of course, a bit we will push the block down to help ourselves, but we're not using the palms down. So it's a little bit hard. You should feel like something is for sure happening in your legs as you come back in. Yeah. Also, as you go forward, you control how far you go. You just don't let your body flop out. Yeah. So to say, to flop. Very good. Okay, and then in. Very good. And then we're gonna go forward this time and stay there. Yes, if you're already very open, you can try to tilt the pelvis up and down. So to move more weight forward and back. I'm gonna turn to the side to show this. Otherwise, you're just gonna stay there. So what I mean, I hope you can see, yeah, you're able to see this and here. This is of course already if you're very open, yeah, with the inner legs, but you can give it a try, how it feels to move the pelvis. So to tilt it back like a cow tilt. So it would be this, and a cat tilt a little bit. And here as well, try not to be here behind the sitting bones, yeah? To have a little bit of that cow tilt in general to come forward. Yeah, we're gonna stay for 10 counts. 9, breathe, 8, 7, yeah, maybe with every exhalation you can walk the hands a little bit forward, 6, and 5. The breath is the best tool you have. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Slowly, slowly come back up. Gently close the legs. Bring them forward. You can shake the legs. Maybe massage. I like to massage with my hands the side of the hips and also the quads a bit. Think it like a pizza type. Okay, very good. And then let's take a nice child's pose. You can keep the knees a little bit separated. So we're gonna just extend the spine. Arms are forward. Make sure you let the exhalation completely out of the mouth. Relax the shoulders. Okay, then look forward. We're just gonna slide forward onto our belly and flip ourselves onto the back. Okay, bring the knees in toward the chest. Now separate the knees so they are towards the armpits. Flex the feet. This is what we did in the beginning, but with both feet at the same time. So you can catch the outside of the feet. Feet are flexed and the elbows go on the inside. So you're trying to push the knees down by keeping the lower spine on the floor as well. Then you can stay here or try to extend one knee at a time. Change. Change. And if that's okay, you can also extend both legs at the same time. And then bend the knees if you want. You can play a little bit around. And then bring the knees into the chest again. Give the knees a nice stretch. And to finish, we're gonna take a twist. Okay, so bring both knees to the right side. Left arm is extended. And then if you want you to challenge yourself a bit more, you can extend the left leg. With the right hand, we're gonna catch the foot
And maybe with the left hand, you can catch the right foot. So right hand is catching the left foot, left hand is catching the right foot. Very good. This is called something like a cat pulling its tail. Nice. And then we're gonna change. So change the legs, bring them to the other side. You can keep them there as well, but if you want to repeat the same variation, extend the right leg. You catch the foot with the left hand, very good. And then you catch with the right hand the left foot. Yes. Very good. Come back to center. And then let's conclude with very nice extension of the back side of the body. Bring the legs behind the head. And here you can play around a little bit. Maybe bend one knee, bend the other knee. Bend both knees. And then plant the hands down. Slowly, we're gonna lower down, but you have to use the strength of the core and the legs. So very slowly, imagine you want to bring the knees close to your chest. Slowly, slowly. Very good. Knees to chest. Okay, nice. I think we have 1 minute. Yes, exactly 1 minute, more or less. So today also we finished perfectly on time. And if you have questions, you're welcome to ask about what we did today, but also about, maybe some of you were not there last week when we did the back bending, yeah? So if you did the class and you have question about something we did last week, you are welcome to ask. If you don't have question, that's also totally fine, yeah? Maybe next week. Hi, Philip, as well. I can't see you, so I don't know who is there.
Thank you very much. It was my first time with a course with you, but it was very good and I feel very flexible. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. What's your name? I guess
my name is Melly. I'm so sorry, but I have some technical problems and
that's
I
okay.
use the laptop from my boyfriend, but his camera doesn't work, so you can't see me.
It's okay. It's fine. No worries. I know it happens this. I'm glad to know that it was your first time and you feel great. Tomorrow you will probably feel your butt. But in general, what I always say is try to repeat the class, because you will get it per email. You will get the recording. Try to repeat the class. Yeah, maybe not straight tomorrow, but maybe in 2 days, 3 days, and then that should be good.
I hope that I can walk tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't get too bad feedbacks from my students, so I never heard anyone saying Julia couldn't walk. But let's see. I hope you're not the first one.
I hope so too.
Very good.
So thank you again.
Yeah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Anyone has a question, a doubt, or no? All good? Okay.
then see you soon. Probably next week we're gonna work again into back bends. Yeah, something different, but opening the chest and yeah. Of course, if you have a request, feel free to type in. Yeah, we will be see for 12 weeks. So if you see something more like, would be good to try this, I take always your suggestions. Otherwise, have a nice evening. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.